As many of you also had these back in the original 80s, you always wondered, is this all there is? Well, actually, recently, a company has made the female version of this. Now, I got one off of eBay for like $10, and I was like, wow, why would I pay more for this one? Now, I didn't pay much more. I paid $15 because I've been looking for them, never found them, and then one day they showed up at Walmart in the clearance aisle. They went from not existing to the clearance aisle. I'm okay with that. This is Stellara, Symbian's toughest warrior. I don't think so. I think Prince Dargon is a lot more warrior toughest. I think he's a lot tougher. So when I was a kid, the very first one I ever had, I bought from Sears when we were at the mall, and I was with my dad, and I didn't get Dargon. I got Prince Dargon, the Night Flyer. He was the glow-in-the-dark one, because when you say glow-in-the-dark, you got me there. I can't help it. I love glow-in-the-dark stuff. Proof of purchase, 2 points. What are we going to get those 2 points? So this was not when it was available. I have since then, thanks to eBay, gotten a lot more of these. But then, for the original one. These are very, very close to the original size. Almost identical. So you're asking, why did I buy 2 of them? You'll see in a few minutes why I bought this one. Not just because it was on sale. Stellara, Symbian's fearless warrior of the Shining Realm, is renowned for her unwavering loyalty and unmatched prowess in combat. She is more than a match for any dark domain villain, which we noticed we haven't gotten any villains. We only got him, Night Fighter Dargon, and her, and that was it. And then they didn't come with any of their pets, so him and Night Fighter Dargon, he needed the backpack. That's what made him really cool. All right, so she also comes with the dagger, the shield of skull. Oh, we didn't get any bad guys, is what I was trying to say. But I do got bad guys on my own. Double barrel Vin gun. On the distant planet Symbian, a genetic experiment fails. Frightening changes take place which cannot be stopped. The result? A world where insects grow to alarming proportions and the inhabitants take on an awesome characteristics of insects. Where the noble citizens of the Shining Realm are locked in mortal combat with the denizens of the Dark Domain. Telepathy bonded in combat, Sectaur warriors joined with their insect companions. See, they had these little insects that had like squirter, or there was one that squirted, and one that had chompers. They had different little abilities to them. So they weren't just like little bugs that were cute. They actually had, they're like weapons. In the ultimate battle for survival, a battle that is now in your hands. Now, there was a cartoon that I never saw when I was a kid. There was a comic book that I got. But in my universe, these were like the Micronauts, because let's be honest, Bug, they never did make Bug in the Micronauts. I know he's supposed to be Galactic Defender, but that's not good enough. I'm sorry, but we need a Bug that looks like Bug. Galactic Defender, nothing like Bug except for maybe his ribs. Like, are those things, what are those things on really strong men? Abs? Yeah, that's it. So you might be thinking, aren't you going to get them confused? You know, you got 2 of them now. Oh, she's got something holding her down. Let's get that off. Wait a minute. This is metal. I don't want to cut it with scissors. It's like one of those bread ties. All right. So we got 3 weapons, and it appears that they are just pressed in gold. There's no paint on them whatsoever. I would personally like to maybe... Ooh, oh, that scared me. The cat just crawled up to me. I have this new paint that's color shifting. I might try to paint these panels, because that would look pretty cool for a bug person. I may even paint one of these, that color, because they are, after all, the same, pretty much. You're about to find out why they're not the same. So this is her gun, and this is the dagger. All right, so I'm not sure what goes in that big thing right there, because it's too big for, I guess, the gun. I don't remember this coming with my figure. I think my figure just came with maybe 1 weapon. Because it was like I thought it was a sample from eBay, like a sample from the actual company. I guess the dagger goes in like that. And then the shield of faith can go in her hand. Now, let's look at the articulation on this. We have the head. It's got the antenna, which are not as soft as I remember mine having, a more soft antenna. It's a left-right turn. The arms have armpit action, goes up to here, and of course go around 360 degrees. The arms can go from straight to close to 90 degrees. And then there is basically your bicep swivel right there, but it's clicking. There's nothing down here. I thought this gauntlet was going to be swiveling. Mine's a little bit loose, like it. You shouldn't see that crease line. The wrist, and these are much more articulated than the original, because I remember the original did not have wrists or elbows, I don't think. Now I think about it. I think they did have knees, but not double jointed knees. All right, for the waist, there's no waist articulation. Her legs are on a ball joint, and they can go out. If she didn't have the dagger thing, it'd probably go out to a full split. Because of the way her foot is, I don't think she can go to a full sitting position. That's closed, but no banana. She's got double jointed knees, so she can kick herself in the butt if it wasn't for those little, things. For her feet, I don't think it wiggles, but it doesn't seem to do anything else. Like, it wouldn't be able to bend forward or backwards anyway, because it clearly is going to, catch each other like there. All right, so here's the original one that I bought. Let you see if you can spot the differences. I'll put them fully straight up. So I always wonder, what was up with these knees? Okay, what they did was they put the knees on wrong. That's why I got it for such a good deal. Back when these were $40, I got this for $10 on eBay. And I'm not sure if I can fix it, to be honest with you, because there's no screws, there's no, I don't think I could take these out and replace them. If I heat them up, I may be able to. I would like to find out if anybody out there has actually tried this. Maybe you got one of these too and you just heated it up and fixed it, because she can't really look right when she's fully straight, because there's more kneecap here, and it doesn't look right. Like this knee, look how this one looks when it's fully extended outward. This one, it looks strange. So if I do anything, I would like to be able to fix the knees on these, and maybe she's already got pretty close to a color shifting paint on her anyway, so giving her another color shifting paint job wouldn't be bad. This one also, her head looks like she's looking at you like, what are you thinking? And that's just the way that the head is on sideways. There's no way else to look at that. And she does remind me of somebody from the 70s, like, who was that woman that used to come on TV, like talk show TV? Dinah or something? She kind of looks like Dinah. All right, so there's the two that I have. And of course, I have the other two, which I'll do at a later time. I want to get out some more of my bug people, my Sectaurs. I know I found one yesterday when I was cleaning up, and I may have pulled him. Oh, I should do a video on that. All right. Let me know if you found these and if you found them on sale, and if you are planning on getting all of them. I have not heard any word of a second series of these coming out, but if they do, I do hope we get some of the beast. That would be nice. And some of the bad guys, because they are pretty cool. All right, have a great day. Thanks for watching.